All he has to do is wait until he gives me the order to load. Its periscope's got a wider view popping in that. Additionally, blocks suck, and then your rotating periscope.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? The national anthem of the United States of America.
Thank you guys so much.
Present your firelock. And ready. Ready. Fire. Fire. Fire.
I told you we speed things up some. Okay. So I'll just point out one little thing about this. If you could see that he's got the door open.
Firing M50 Ontos. This is an E5 series, if I'm not mistaken.
Stand by first.
pizza. Start and open bolt.
Field is the M24 Chaffee. That's considered a light tank, whereas the Shermans are considered medium tanks. Although the Chaffee has the same caliber gun as the Shermans, so essentially has the same firepower. And we have the Kona Ice also, so find your way over to the food area and spend some money with them. It's built by Cadillac division of General Motors, and it was a very unique looking modern tank. I think you wouldn't really think that that's a World War II tank just from its lines and the way it looks. That's a 1919 A4 30 caliber machine. They named the M24 light tank after him. And so much for TU. M18 Hellcat, which was the last tank destroyer developed during World War II. And then coming up now is the M8 motor gun carriage. That is not a tank, it's a self-propelled howitzer. Has a 75 millimeter pack howitzer mounted in the turret. The M3 half-track is painted up for Marine Corps use as one that was used in the half-tracks. Then the M18 in the middle, it has a 76 millimeter high velocity gun that was very effective against most all German armor. And then the M8 motor gun carriage has a 75 millimeter pack howitzer, which is basically the same size round as the 75 millimeter tank, but a lot less charge for it because it was a howitzer which shoots up and lands on the target rather than a gun like the half-track and the M18 that shoots a flat trajectory to their target. The M3 75 half-track has a white 160 engine in it. That particular half-track there was made by Autocar, but White, Autocar, and Diamond T made the same half-tracks for the U.S. Army. And then the M18 was made by Buick division of General Motors. It was actually the only complete vehicle that Buick made was the M18, but they made a lot of other components and parts for everything from aircraft to tanks to artillery pieces also. Now coming onto the field is the M113A2. The actual M113s used in Vietnam were the A1 models. Ours is an A2, but it's virtually the same M113, just has a few mechanical improvements. You see all of the machine guns and the shields and all mounted on it. And the extra armor around the cupola where the commander sits, that's called an armored cavalry kit that was applied to the M113s for service in Vietnam. And the next vehicle coming is the M50 Ontos that was only used by the U.S. Marine Corps in Vietnam. The Marine Corps total only had 188 of these vehicles. That was total. It has this very unique vehicle, the only running one in the U.S. now. There was the Marine Corps Museum at Camp Pendleton used to have one, but I don't think it runs anymore. So that's the only running one. And that particular Ontos definitely saw service in Vietnam. So we know the history of it. And we also have identified the crew members. And they were, one of them was from Dallas, Texas, a firing range out at China Lake. We did a trade with the Marine Corps Museum, and after Vietnam, they took all the remaining Ontoses out to China Lake to be used as targets.